This is a classic problem on car seats. This is actually a Volvo V70 and the two sides here are split. Somebody's previously tried to stitch over, but that doesn't work because the stitching is then exposed and it soon breaks. You get a length of material, usually about between your two hands stretched out is a typical length. Often you'll put beeswax on to make it go easier, and then you push the thread through the eye of the needle, and then you push the needle through the thread twice and hook it on, so you've actually got a knot at the end here to reduce the chance of it pulling out. So what I use is a small awl, or it's a diamond, I think called a diamond leather tool. They come in 1s, 3s and 5s, and maybe bigger, but they're normally meant to be banged into leather to make a hole, and I'm just using it here as a method of getting a hole from one side of the seat cover to the other side, like that. It's really actually best to do it from the other side, so I've already wasted a bit of time doing that. The reason that it's better from the other side is that normally you put the left needle through first, so if you've got the tool all the way through, then you can follow the point back with the needle to the point where the needle should hopefully come fairly easily through there. At this point the idea is to cross the needles, then pull this one through, and then repeat the procedure, pushing through, so you go through the same hole, and there's a length of, I've been doing a bit of stitching, so there's not really much length of string left here, of thread left, but then you cast over that, pull this needle through here, and then pull both needles, so that you then create a tight joint which holds the two bits of leather together. It's a bit fiddly to get going with it at first, but after the people who do leather work full time, they do this so fast. It's like watching a machine work. So the main thing is to get a decent hold, and I keep doing it from the wrong side, because really normally the procedure for a right-handed person is for the left needle to go through first. So follow the point here, and then hopefully if you're on track. I've lost it. Let the needle go through there. At that point, cross the needles over, and then return the other needle through the hole. Cast over the thread, and then pull on both needles, so that you're creating quite a tight connection there, and that generally will hold very well. The proper leather worker will get a much straighter seam than I've got here, but I only do this occasionally. Normally this is sort of leather thread which is usually stretched between the hands, with the arms outstretched to give you a reasonable length to work with. I'm going to probably have to add a bit more on here. Normally when you're doing an end, you'll go through and then come backwards to lock the stitch in together. So you go through, then you return a couple of holes, and then lock the thing, repeat the procedure and lock the thing together, and then get a new length of material and length of thread to do the rest of it. So the joint now is protected from wear by the edge of the leather, and looks better, and that generally works quite well. Certainly a big improvement over what it was. Anyway, that's the way I repair them. Okay, hope it was useful. Thank you for watching.